MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Brock Holt now.
The shortstop, Brock.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2.
Popped him up. Lamb is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Chris Davis.
Left fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1-1 the count. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Back up the middle. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now for Washington, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Davis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Daniel Murphy waits on deck. Weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peters over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Ben Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Ball and no strikes to Wieters. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. That winds up foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Jerko waits on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. It's the 5th and final game of the series, moving to the 4th inning now, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He popped out in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's up. That's
now
up.
A swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Hit in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Halfway home, still no score.
Leading off for the Nationals, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In for strike 2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. First time up, he went down looking.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A changeup over the inside corner. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and two strikes now. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Anthony
As he will
Rendon.
take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Matt Wieters.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Ground ball foul down the left side. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Striding in once again, Steven Strasburg.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1, here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're on to the 7th inning now in the deciding Game 5, and we still have no score. Here's Brock Holt now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. And there's one down now. Ready for another shot now, Andrew McCutchen. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1-1.
This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. Digging in once again, Ben Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One out, nobody on. Right there, Murphy at second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Brandano recovers, but no chance to recover. Abreu is on at first after the strikeout.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Yan Gomes is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 9, Yan Gomes.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy. Known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come and it has not stopped.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Anthony Rendon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Abreu on third. Murphy at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Matt Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Matt Adams.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That is, this ball's hit on the ground. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Working to keep them in the game here. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th inning now. It's the Nationals 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Steven Strasburg. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors.